are joined this morning by men's basketball coach at Dakota College of Botano, Karl Sorby. Good morning, Karl. How you doing?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, of course. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate your time this morning. And as we mentioned, basketball season, it is here. It is here. And, so how are you doing?
Well, basketball season is here, and both our men's and women's basketball teams, we've been going playing games since November 1st, and our men's team, we're sitting at 4-2 on the season so far, and our women are sitting at 3-2. They played one less game than we have, but we were just in Belcourt for a men's game last night, and tough, hard-fought game, but we were able to get out of there with a 12-point win, and all of our games have been on the road so far. We've been down in Newtown. We played some conference teams down there, and then we were just in Minnesota this last weekend up in the northeastern part of Minnesota there in Virginia, and so we're looking forward to finally hopefully being able to play some home games here. We have a few less home games this year than we had last year, and so hopefully the excitement has been building with our fans around the Botano area, and we're hopefully gonna get a game in here soon with being at the Woodshed finally.
Okay, so now is that who comes up with the schedule?
Well, I guess if I want to be upset with somebody, I just have to look in a mirror. I come up with the schedule, so it just worked. It just, we set in some home games with some schools in Minnesota, and it's in order for them to come back to us next year, we had to go to them this year. Okay. So we'll have a few more home games next year, but it didn't work out where we were going to get a lot of home games, so I think we've only got about 4 home games this fall semester in the months of November and December. Only one home game here in November, so if fans want to get out to see us, they're going to have to know our schedule pretty good, otherwise they might miss a rare opportunity to come see us play.
So home games coming up. When is the first one?
Yeah, the first game is actually coming up next week here on Thursday, November 21st.
Okay.
It is a doubleheader game, so both our men and women will be in action versus University of Jamestown. Their JV teams will be here, and the women's game will start at 5 p.m., and the men's game will start at 7 p.m. right after them. Also, that first home game is our junior Jack night, and our DCB Basketball Skills Academy attendees, we put on another Basketball Skills Academy during the month of October for kids in the Botano and surrounding communities, and those that attended can get in free to those games just by wearing their Basketball Academy t-shirt that they got. So
nice.
Wanted to make sure that give them a reminder of that, and we'd love to see those Academy attendees in attendance for that game, but we'd also love to see, obviously, all the fans that want to come check us out for the first time this year be able to make it out to that game, and should be good competition with University of Jamestown coming in. They play a lot of 2-year schools in our area, so they will know the level of play, and should be good competitions, and hopefully we can walk out of there that night 2-0 on the night.
Very, very, very good. So that's a week from tomorrow. Now, I know there's a lot of fans around here. There are a lot of fans who love watching you all play hockey, tennis, not tennis, but tennis. Where did that? But hockey and basketball and all that stuff. If they wanted to know about some of the other home games, and again, a rare opportunity, how do we find out our schedule?
Absolutely, yeah. So first off, they can go to DCBJacks.com and you can find our sports listed there, and it simply can click on men's basketball and there's a schedule link there as well that they can check out that. There's a women's basketball tab, and then there's a schedule link there. Now, I would recommend checking out both because we don't always play doubleheaders. We actually have one extra men's home game with Mayville State, their JV team. They don't have a women's JV team, so on December 9th, there will be just a men's game, I believe, at 6 p.m. But I think the rest of our home games will be doubleheaders based off of off the top of the head thinking from when I scheduled it, and a little bit of quick checking here this morning. So that there's opportunities. I think there's 3 to 4 other opportunities in December for home games that fans can check out before we hit that Christmas break time.
Sure.
And if technology isn't your thing, feel free to call my office phone, and I can print you off the schedule. I can mail it out to you. Whatever we got to do, we'll get it to you. My number is 701-228-5642.
And Coach Karl, obviously we want to encourage as many people as we can to get out and support the local teams here.
Absolutely,
because I know attendance has been good at these games with students and even high school students going up to watch their peers, if you will. But we really like to see the common folk, if you will, the regular citizens coming up to see.
Absolutely, it makes a big difference with our gym there. Every person that comes hopefully gets the entertainment value out of it, where they enjoy watching us play. But then we also get that value of increase the energy, the excitement, any sort of cheering that we get in that woodshed. It really just it echoes so well. It becomes a great atmosphere, and that really fuels our team's play. And so it's hopefully a win for them, and it's hopefully a win for us. So yeah, we'd like to encourage everybody to come on out. It should be some exciting games at the woodshed this year, with both our men's and women's basketball teams are going to be very, very competitive, both in the non-conference and in the conference this year. So if you love basketball, it's a great year to come out and check us out, and hopefully be able to give us a little bit of support. Every little bit helps in terms of when we play these teams, especially those in-conference teams, those rival teams that we have, like the Lake Region States, the North Dakota State College of Sciences, the Williston States, all those teams. We would love to have a great home crowd and a great home atmosphere to help fuel us to victories over those teams and those programs, and that certainly helps us when it comes to postseason play.
Perfect. Karl, thank you so much for coming in today. Anything else you want to throw out there?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And just looking forward to seeing everybody out next week, Thursday, at 5 and 7 versus University of Jamestown's JV programs.
And check that schedule out, dcbjacks.com.
Yep, absolutely. That's where you can find them all.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you very much, and we'll get you back soon, all right?